Good morning, children. Welcome to our math session. Now, children, as you know, we are doing chapter number 7, measurement part 3. Today we will be doing part 3. We have finished part 1 and part 2. In part 1, what we did? We saw length, we saw centimeter, meters. In part 2, we did kilograms and grams, that is weight. Today we will be doing volume and capacity. Topic for today will be volume and capacity. Okay, so let us see how it is. Now suppose, children, you have a bucket. You can see on your screen a bucket. Okay, and you can see a bottle also, that is 1 liter bottle of water. Now suppose you are having a bucket and that you have to fill that bucket completely with water, and you have 1 liter of bottle. So if we put this 1 liter of the bottle in this bucket, will the bucket be full? No. So you find out that you have to empty the bottle 10 times in the bucket to fill it up. So what you are going to do is, you will take a bucket, empty bucket, and then you are going to pour 1 bottle, 2 bottle, 3 bottle, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So how many bottles? 10 bottles of water. Okay, 10 bottles of water you are going to pour in the bucket. So now the bucket is full. So the capacity of the bucket is how much? 10 liters. Correct, children? How many liters? 10. So now when we pour 10 bottles of water in the bucket is full. Okay, so the capacity of the bucket is how much? 10 liter. That means 1 bottle 1 liter, and if we put 10 bottle it will become 10 liter. So the measure of capacity is liter. What? The measure of capacity is liter. Repeat after me, children. The measure of capacity is liter. The measure of capacity is liter. Correct. The measure of capacity is liter. In the exam it can be asked in the filling the blanks. Okay, so learn this properly. The measure of capacity is liter. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. Now to measure liquids, what unit is used? Liter. What unit is used to measure liquids? Liter. So repeat after me, children. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. We will repeat 3 times. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. Repeat again. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. Children, remember this. I am going to ask you after I finish the lesson. We will do a recap and then I am going to ask you all this. The milkman uses this measures. Now see, as you can see on your screen, 1000 ml, that is a can, then 500 ml, then 200 ml, 100 ml. Okay, so this measure is used by the milkman. When we go to buy milk, the milkman measures the milk in this type of can. Like 1000 ml if he measures, it will become 1 liter. 5000 ml if he measures, it will become half liter. Okay. The picture shows a measure used for measuring kerosene. Now as you can see on your screen, this picture shows you that it is used for measuring kerosene. This can is used for measuring kerosene. Now when we take medicines, we need to take smaller amount of liquid. So we have smaller measures too. Now children, when we take medicine, when our mother, our parents give us medicines, okay, when we are ill, when we are sick, we take medicine, that is a liquid medicine, syrup that comes. Okay, so when we take that cough syrup or when we take any type of syrup when we are ill, does your mother gives you in this type of can or this type of can? No. This type of can is used by the milkman. This type of can is used by the for measuring kerosene. And to when we want to take medicine, have you seen on your cough syrup, there is a small cap, plastic cap comes in which it is written 5 ml, 2.5, 3 ml, 5 ml. So we can take that also. In that we take our amount of liquid. Now when we want to take medicines, we take in that. But what if we take juice 5 ml or 10 ml juice, or if we want to take any other kind of liquid in ml? So we have smaller measures too. So let us see how. Now see, this is a measuring glass. So you can take this also measuring glass you can take. Like see, on the measuring glass you can see it is written ml, that is milliliter. Okay. So the markings are milliliter markings, and the milliliter is a smaller unit. As you can see on the measuring glass, see, it is written 30 ml, 25 ml, 20 ml, 15 ml, 10 ml, okay, 5 ml. So this type of measuring glass you can use to take liquids of a smaller measure. Okay, so the markings are milliliter markings. The milliliter is a smaller unit. We write L as short form for liters. Now children, what we write as short form for liters? L. And in our previous session we learned what we write the short form of kilograms? Kg for grams, G for centimeters, cm for meters, m for liters, L. Correct. So we write L as a short form for liters. We write ml as a short form of milliliters. Now we write ml as a short form of milliliters. When we want to write milliliters, we will write as ml, that is 5 ml, 3 ml, 8 ml. So that will be milliliters. We write ml as a short form of milliliters. So what we will write the short form of liters? L. What we will write as a short form of milliliters? ml. And what we will write the short form of kilogram? Kg. And what we will write the short form of grams? G. What we will write the short form of centimeter? Cm. And what we will write the short form of meters? M. Understood, children? Now 1 liter is 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. Children, remember this and repeat after me. 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. A quarter liter is equal to 250 ml, that is 250 milliliter. Now 1 liter is how much? 1000 milliliter, correct? So a quarter, that is 1/4 of 1000 will be 250 ml. So a quarter liter is 250 milliliter. 3/4 liter is 750 ml. 3/4 liter is 750 ml. 3/4 liter is 750 ml. That is 1 liter is 1000 ml, correct? So 3/4 of 1000 will be 750. So 3/4 liter will be 750 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. Now 1 liter is 1000 ml, correct? So half of 1000, that is half liter, will be 500 ml. Half liter will be 500 ml. So with this, children, we finish our today's session of volume and capacity. Let us do one more time recap. Now the measure of capacity is dash. What you will write? Liter, correct. The measure of capacity is dash. Liter, correct. Then the measure of dash is liter. Capacity, correct. The measure of dash is liter. Capacity. The measure of dash is liter. Capacity. And the measure of capacity is liter, correct. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. The dash is a standard unit for measuring liquids. Liter. The dash is a standard unit for measuring liquids. The liter. The dash is a standard unit for measuring liquids. Liter. The liter is a standard unit for measuring liquids. The liter is a standard unit for measuring dash liquids. Now the milkman uses these measures, that is 1000 ml, 500 ml, 200 ml and 100 ml. The picture shows a measure used for measuring kerosene. When we take medicines, we need to take smaller amounts of liquid. So we have smaller measures too. This is a measuring glass. The markings are milliliter markings. The markings are milliliter markings. The dash is a smaller unit, milliliter. The dash is a smaller unit, milliliter. The dash is a smaller unit, milliliter. So it can be asked in any way, children, in the filling the blanks. We write L as a short form for liters. We write L as short form for dash, liters. We write L as short form for dash, liters. We write dash as short form for liters, L. We write dash as short form for liters, L. We write ml as a short form of milliliters. We write dash as a short form of milliliters, ml. We write dash as a short form of milliliters, ml. We write ml as a short form of dash, milliliters. We write ml as a short form of dash, milliliters. 1 liter equals to dash ml, 1000 ml. 1 liter equals to dash ml, 1000 ml. 1000 ml is equal to dash 1 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. A quarter liter is equal to dash 250 ml. A quarter liter is equal to dash 250 ml. 250 ml is equal to a quarter liter. 3/4 liter is equal to dash 750 ml. 3/4 liter is equal to dash 750 ml. 750 ml is equal to dash 3/4 liter. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. 500 ml is equal to half liter. 500 liter is equal 500 ml is equal to half liter. Okay, so half liter is equal to 500 ml. Correct. Now tell me, children, again. 1 liter is 1000 ml. 1 liter is 1000 ml. 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. 1000 ml is equal to 1 liter. 1 liter is equal to 1000 ml. Then a quarter liter is equal to, you will tell me the answer now. Quarter liter is equal to 250 ml. A quarter liter is equal to 250 ml. 250 ml is equal to a quarter liter. 250 ml is equal to a quarter liter. 3/4 liter is equal to, yes children, 3/4 liter is equal to 750 ml. 750 ml is equal to 3/4 liter. 3/4 liter is equal to 750 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. Half liter is equal to 500 ml. 500 ml is equal to half liter. And L is a short form of liters. ml is a short form of milliliters. L is a short form of liters. ml is a short form of milliliter. kg is a short form of kilogram. Then g is a short form of grams. cm is a short form of centimeters. m is a short form of meters. So children, I hope you understood this lesson very well because we have done very much recap. Okay, so till then keep practicing and keep learning. We finish our today's session of volume and capacity. So children, we have finished centimeter, meter, we have finished grams and kilograms, we have finished volume and capacity. Okay, so till then keep practicing and keep learning. All very thoroughly you should know all this. Short forms also and formula also. Okay, so till then keep practicing and keep learning, children. See you in the next session with a new topic. Till then, bye and see you soon.